Right side. The estimated SOF is 1,769.
Alright, what's up guys? Mediocre Sim Racer, back in the Formula Vee, Week 10 for iRacing. Car number 1, qualified fourth. Pretty decent pace here. Enjoyed racing this track. Wish it was the long version, but it's a short circuit today. Third race on the day. First two. Got an incident with a guy who made a move on lap 1 through that S section back there. He tried to make it stick, slid a little. Oh, watch out.
To the right, there's an incident behind.
My God, I missed that. Actually got to miss the incident this time. It just looked like those two were battling pretty hard. I tried to stick to the outside there. It did look like they might run into each other, and it turned out it happened. See if we can chase this guy down a little bit here. So, like I said, third race, still struggling a little bit here. Just either making a bad decision or getting murdered. I'm struggling here as of late, just trying to get through it though. Just got to keep working. It's the only way you're going to get better. But as I was saying, that guy turned in right through here, slid a little. I actually sent him a forum message thinking,
my God.
because I thought I had turned in early. Checked out the replay. Actually looked like a little bit of net code when he slid. Kind of hit one of my tires, knocked my car loose, ended up clipping one of his tires. He ended up going out. I moved to the back. I'm gonna say it was P8 that race. Next race, second race, was able to fight up to the front. I think I was battling for fourth place. Found pretty close towards the end of the race. I think maybe a lap or two left. He just got loose, lost the rear.
Right side. 3, Eden. Stay on the left. Clear the right.
See if I can get this guy maybe to run off line here. He was a little loose last time. Oh, all right. Nice. But as I was saying, guy in front lost the rear. I was gonna try and stick to apex and go through, but the dude stopped on a dime, so I had to swerve it left at the last second. It looked like I cleared him, but it was one of the worst case of netcode glue I've seen. He just got attached to my car. I just didn't notice it at first. I thought maybe it backed up a little or something. The guy behind me hit me, and then next thing I know, I got the rear of his car coming up into my view, and then I get flipped on the grass, and he just ends up going through. I think I finished 11th that race. So, but donate a bit more iRating, so we're in second split for this race. Usually I'm in split 1, but iRating comes and goes. For the season, Division 3, sitting P17. Looking for a better finish than last season. I think it was P15, so we're not far off, but I was hoping for a little bit of improvement, but a rough season. Showcasing iRacing again, the Climax Crystal headset. Always love driving, iRacing, flight sims, and VR. You can pull it off. You got a system that can do it, man. You got the money. VR's the way to go. Was having a bit of an issue with iRacing today. Kept getting an error message. Sim unable to load. Sim idle for 25 seconds. I don't know why. was able to do is I took my USB, had it in a hub, changed it, plugged it right into the computer and the wheel hub. Seems to be running smoother now. I don't know if that's just coincidence. I did happen to read it on Reddit. Might have to look into replacing the USB hub. I mean, it is quite a few years old, so it might be a good thing to look into, but I haven't had any other problems. Anything else that's connected to it, at least so far. Let's see. As of right now, recording this race, dev update, still TM soon. I would really imagine it's going to be coming out Friday, maybe early next week at the latest, but I can't see them holding off too much longer. Haven't heard any rumors on anything they're working on. They did release a little thing, releasing I guess it's kind of like like mobile console / Steam game, releasing iRacing Arcade. I guess a nicer version of a mobile. I mean, some of the screenshots did look good. Didn't see too much on gameplay or racing. I mean, I don't know if it might be good if iRacing is down, if that's on separate, you know, run a couple races in there, or just taking it easy maybe. Not sure how much it is. I didn't really look into it a whole lot because I'm probably not going to use it too much even if I do get it, but like I said, if it's something separate, iRacing's down, or maybe just trying to take it easy, get like a quick little race in. I think it's supposed to be all third-person view. I guess kind of like GT7-esque. I mean, graphics look kind of nice for what it was. Kind of a little bit cartoonish style, but, you know, we'll see. F1 news. Still on break, not too much going on. Cadillac finally did make an announcement, locked in their first of the pair of
5 minutes to go.
Valtteri Bottas, one of the leads. I was kind of surprised. I really thought they were going to go with Checo. I mean, obviously they can sign him as the second driver, but I don't know. I would assume they're going to go with somebody younger, maybe an unknown for that number 2 seat, obviously, you would think, but who knows? Time will tell with that one. Definitely was interested to know who they're going to get driving. I know Mick Schumacher's name was still mentioned a little bit. Sergio Perez. I think there was an Indy guy maybe linked to it. But time will tell with that. Kind of winding down here in the race. Getting a bit of a gap to Mike. Cannot charge down the leader here, though. Dude's just pulling away. Just trying to push a little bit, trying to catch up to Yarno, but unless he makes a mistake or I get lucky, I don't think I'm catching him up. Can I, you know, obviously say, really glad for a P2 finish here. If we cross the line, it should be fairly easy to hold by now, so. Nothing written in stone yet, though. Got the first NASCAR race for the channel. I did it on, I think it was like Tuesday. I was practicing Richmond. There's no way I was going to try my first race on that track. Short track racing. I was practicing, but there were a couple times I just blew through my braking marker. Did a couple AI races, trying to get used to it. But I did end up running it's at Daytona this week, night race. It's hell of fun, man. It's nice to get back into NASCAR. Started from the back, didn't qualify. I think it started P19, P15, somewhere around there. For bottom split, and that's where I'm at right now, you know, restarting. It was actually a really clean race. I think we got 26 laps in before even the first incident happened, which is not what I remember from oval races before. When I used to race years back, and usually you get one caution, and then you get like 6 more. You spend like half an hour pacing, more time pacing than actual racing. But this was a good one, man. Everybody was keeping it pretty clean. Like I said, I think it was lap 26. There was an incident. Ooh, nice save, man, to preserve that win, probably. Good save. Just kept it on the runoff there, didn't hit the grass too much. I'm gonna try and put some pressure on him, but he was pulling away before. Let's see. But that incident, was able to squeeze through it. Got a little dinged up, but not too bad. And we didn't have any more incidents. I know there was a couple like minor ones, but I don't think it triggered a yellow. All the way till last lap, and obviously Daytona the last lap. You know something's gonna give. And there's some guys battling up front. You know, across the big one, there was a hole, and as quickly it was there, it just collapsed. Ended up getting hit, I think the rear left quarter panel, and spun. I'm doing up the video for that. Guess I kind of explained it all right there, but it was fun, man. It's a good first race to get back into. I'm going to try and jump in another one this week, maybe 2. They only run one race every 2 hours, so on my schedule, it's getting free time sitting down for that. That's why I always like the rookie races, because they run every 30 minutes. Kind of easy just to practice, hop in for a race, kind of shoot them off in succession. And I got to practice. Road America is the one track I've not really ever driven or raced at, so I'm going to practice it. Respect forward, try and get one of those races in. Did the first one at Oran, missed last week because I couldn't really get an official by the time I was ready to race. You know, Road America's pretty popular track. Yeah, I'm definitely not catching Yarno, man. He's out. Pretty popular track, so I think this week should be a little easier as far as getting an official. So we'll see. Like I said, I never very, very minimal experience driving at that track on iRacing, so I'm gonna practice it up. Probably start at the back again, see how we do. Well, for the most part, pretty good race, clean race. Second split, wish I was back up in first split, but we'll get back. A little bit of a slump, but next race should be in the MX-5, and then I'll race out, try and get that NASCAR one out. Possibly a spec forward. Catch you guys for the next one.